Hello, you found the Hellcat Pilot channel. Today we're going to teach you how to do a Rockford maneuver, also known as the J-turn. Alright, well, welcome back to the Hellcat Pilot channel, where we bring you fun and education via a muscle car and a jet airplane. Today, we don't have any of those. We actually have a 2018 Ford Fusion, which is on loan to me to teach you guys some advanced driving techniques today. Actually, this is going to be the intro to a whole series of advanced driving techniques that I have planned out. Today's is the Rockford Maneuver, also known as the J-turn, and this is what it looks like.
Pretty good at this.
That was slick.
Oh, not really. Local drivers do it all the time.
You've probably seen this maneuver done over and over again in movies and television shows. Actually, it's called the Rockford Maneuver because of the television show The Rockford Files, where it was used a lot. It's super simple. It can be done in just about any car ever made, except maybe like a semi-truck. But it's super easy to do. You don't have to have any special equipment or a fancy car to do it. And today we're going to break down what it is. And we also got brought the drone back out with me. You can see it in the background there. So maybe we'll get some. This is the DJI Maverick drone, which is amazing. The Mavic Pro. So we'll see what kind of drone footage we can get while we're shooting this. May only get a couple of. We're in an empty parking lot here, but still a couple cars driving by every now and then. We may only get a couple of shots before we have to vacate the area. Anyway, let's get going.
Now, the whole point of the Rockford, or the J-turn, is to drive in reverse and switch direction to being forward, into forward motion. So basically, it's an evasive maneuver. Basically, if you were coming up to something and you had to reverse your direction, you're going backwards, and then you're going to spin the car around and go the other direction. So basically, it's a reverse 180. And the technique, and this 2018 Ford has, it has the, instead of an actual shifter, it has the dial, and it's a hybrid. So it's not the most high performance car, but we're gonna see it. So we're gonna see what happens. So the actual technique is to accelerate in reverse, and you don't want to get, I would say, of course the speedometer isn't going to work while I'm going backwards, but I mean, you don't need to be going super fast here. You don't need to wind it all the way out, but you need some speed for the maneuver to work correctly. And the trick to the whole thing, the actual trick to the whole thing, is the wheel flick. So you have to flick the wheel as hard as you can. If you don't do that, you're not going to get the proper swing around of the front end. And then as the car is swinging around, you need to switch into drive for the forward motion. Depending on the vehicle, or depending on your speed, whether you use the brake pedal is up to you. This will, actually be my first time doing a J-turn in this particular car, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of results we get. And hopefully it's a good one, because it's getting busier and busier here. I don't know how many of these I'm going to be able to do without questions being asked. So here we go. One more time. We're going to accelerate to a decent speed, going backwards. Flick the wheel. The flick is the most important part. And I'm going to flick the wheel to the left, which will spin the nose of the car right. I think that's the easiest for me. And while I'm in motion or close to stopping the 180 motion, I'm going to be switching to drive, and I'm going to accelerate out the other direction going forward. All right. Drone is rolling. You know what? Let's put the drone remote somewhere it's not going to be jostled around here. And we're going to look behind us, because as you're going in reverse, you know, that's where things come from. Here we go. Here goes the flick. And we're going forward. And that's the Rockford. Now that was probably a little extra speed than you need, but you saw how quickly it came around. We'll do another one. I actually had to put brake in there to... Alright, nobody's watching. Somehow the auto windshield wipers thought they needed to come on. Or maybe I hit them when I flicked the wheel. Okay, we're going to do another one. I actually used the brake there, and I almost over-rotated. The brake wasn't necessary with the speed I had. So it can actually, the maneuver can be done at a slower pace, and then you would have to use the brake to make sure you get... You know what? I should probably not say that, because every car is different. Whether you actually need any kind of, you know, wheel lock out of your brakes. The thing with the brake is, it's probably a good idea to practice it with it, because a lot of cars won't let you shift gears without your foot on the brake. Anyway, we'll do one more here. And coast is clear. All right, here we go. Here comes the flick. Drive, and we're going out. And of course, I'm not accelerating all the way I could, because we're at the end of the parking lot, but I could be, you know, hammering down, you know, accelerating away from my assailant. All right, we'll do one more this direction. I'll be able to accelerate out of it better because I have open parking lot behind me. That's how you J-turn.
And that was how to do a J-turn. Join us next time on Hellcat Pilot for some more advanced driving techniques. And we got a lot more cool stuff coming to you, including something big. I know I've been teasing about it for a while, but it's coming. It's coming real soon. We're just waiting for some warmer weather in Kentucky to where we can pull this thing off. It's going to be awesome. If you're new here, subscribe, wherever that subscribe link is right there. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and be alerted every time we put something up. We'll see you guys.